Hey, my name is Shay, and I'm bringing to you this very colorful Mardi Gras look. So if you want to know how I did it, stay tuned. All right, let's get to it. All right, so first we're going to start by packing that green on there on the front of the eyebrow, right? Now, the greens that I chose to use were from the James Charles palette. I used the light green and the dark green to really bring that green to life since we're covering black brows, right? My eyebrows are really dark, so we really needed that light green. So we're going to just pack it on there. Do not be afraid. It is okay. Put it on there. Blend it out. This is very important to get us a nice gradient transition from the green to the purple. Now, the purple that I use is from the Juvia's Zulu palette. If you have any experience with the Juvia palettes, they are very pigmented, very reasonable, just very great product. This video is not sponsored, but I'm just a true fan of them. And what we're going to conceal our brow with at the bottom is going to be LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, right? And then we're going to do the top of my brow with Fit Me foundation. Now, I use foundation because I am not a fan of the whole halo brow. I do not want you to know, right? And I do not want you to see the difference between my foundation and what I've used to conceal my brow. That's just a big no-no for me. So if you use your foundation that's already in your color, right? Yes, it matches. So we're going to just blend that out to really avoid the whole halo look. So we're still blending. Yes, I know it's a lot of blending, but it's necessary. Blend until it matches your skin. Brow check, yes, honey. So we're going to go ahead and add the P. Louise on the whole lid, buff it out, and set it with my Urban Decay setting powder. Translucent powder is perfect since I need the white to stay, right? So you can't like put an orange or anything with like an orange undertone on there as setting powder and expect it to still be white and the colors bleed through perfectly. So the yellow we used was from Zulu's Juvia's palette. The green was from the James Charles palette. It's just the darkest green that's in there. The same one we use on our eyebrows, except for we don't need the light one this time. And we're just going to kind of like blend those colors in, right? But not too much that the yellow and green makes another green. We're not going to do that. Okay, so just, pack that on there. Don't worry about the whole blend out the edges process that's coming. Right now, we're just concerned with getting the colors packed on there. Like, I promise you guys are in great hands. I'm not going to lead you astray or anything. Color looks are everything to me. So here we go. We're blending it out. Nice soft edges. Right? Give yourself a little room to, highlight that underbrow if you want to. Don't mind me jamming Alicia Keys, okay? Now we're going to cut that crease with the P. Louise Base 1. I believe that's what it is. Base 1. Right? I made that up. It's Rumor 02. Sorry. All right, so we're going to cut that. Sometimes you may need to put a second layer on top of it. Not because the product isn't good, just depending on the colors you use, if they were too dark or anything like that. But these weren't that bad. I didn't take it as low since I knew I was cutting my crease. It kind of baffles me how people take the shadow so low knowing they're about to cut the crease. But anywho. So you guys know which colors we're using and where they're from at this point, right? Juvia's palette. All right, so we'll go ahead and blend everything in. You don't have to blend too much. That's a personal preference. Some looks I truly blend the colors in. Some looks I don't do it too much because I want them to stand out a little more. It can look a little harsher. It just depends on the look, where I'm going, what my preference is at the moment. So we're just going to blend them in a tad bit, not too much. All right. Add that orange. That orange is from Zulu's palette. This is the Mardi Gras look, people. We can never have too many colors. So pack that on. We're going to end that corner with some nice yellow. That same yellow we used earlier. Going to add some liner using NYX liner. Yeah, that's what I use. I have some other liner. I just can't find it. And we're going to, on top of that liner, we're going to add Too Faced Glitter Peel Off. We're going to add that there, and we're going to add it to the top of our cut crease. Now, I am blending out some concealer that I put to straighten out the line for my eyebrow. I'm sorry, eyebrow. For my eyeliner, right? Because we don't want that looking a mess. We don't want color there or anything like that. Now, ladies, this is a very, very important secret of mine. I suffer from PCOS, so I get facial hair a lot, mustache, all that, beard. I don't wax or shave or anything. I pluck the hair. I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer Orange Corrector to cover any marks that are left behind. But it's the secret is safe. It's under. It's concealed. No one ever sees it or anything once my makeup is done. So we're just applying that 355 Fit Me foundation. We don't want to do too much as far as like foundation. People always say like, oh, you have a lot of makeup on, to other makeup artists or stuff like that. We don't have to worry about that. We're just going to use a little bit of foundation since we're going to go back and highlight and contour. So we don't really want to put too much foundation on. It's just not necessary. Like some people legit just contour and highlight their face and just not use foundation at all. I'm not one of those people, but it's definitely possible to do. So it's just no point in doing that when it comes to your foundation, putting it on there so much. If you're trying to cover scars, definitely get that orange corrector. That way you don't feel forced to do that. So this is the Fawn concealer. We're just putting it under our eyes, over our lip. And we're going to also do our chin area. Yes. Get it all under the eye. Needs to go out a little bit to that liner. Just so we can make sure it's clean. We can clean up where we just cleaned it up at. Do the chin. Yeah, so we're going to get a wet beauty blender. Get to blending, honey. Blending. Now, it really has to be wet. So, another tip, if you ever don't feel like going to wet it or anything like that, you can always just use your setting spray to spray the beauty blender. I do that when I'm feeling really, really lazy. I also would recommend maybe like a smaller sponge, but I just go behind it with a brush for under my eye. I just don't have any smaller beauty blenders because my cats take them and use them as chew toys, unfortunately, right? Right, so now we're going to go ahead and press that translucent setting powder that we used earlier on the eye by Urban Decay. We're going to press that in our skin. I'm not a fan of baking too long or anything like that. It dries my skin out. And make sure that you are using a wet beauty blender to apply it. Because if you don't, then you'll notice a little more dryness wherever you apply it at. I was having that problem for a minute. Then I figured out I don't have it when it's wet. So press that in, especially around my lip where I have the mustache going on. Press it in there. It's nose time. All right, so the nose is very, very important, right? I'm not going to go too skinny on the nose, or we're not going to get the Mike Jack nose today, mainly because my eyes and eyebrows are going to be the focal point of this look. I don't want to take away from that. I don't want my nose to look too skinny or just unrealistic, right? We're just going to go ahead and blend that out. This is a part of us avoiding that whole halo again. And that's the same brush I used before. Yes, blend, honey, blend. And then we're going to take it down into the nose area. Blend the forehead out all the way. Be careful with the brows. You want to make sure you don't brush up against it too much. If you do take the brow in some, that's okay. Just go back with the brush. Make sure you blend the eyebrow back out, just so it'll look good, right? Some people do this step first to avoid damaging the eyebrow, because ladies, you know how long it takes to do our eyebrows, okay? Way too long. So at this point, we have like a straight line going down the nose. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and set that. Urban Decay setting powder, translucent. And we're going to contour with, what did I use? Black opal. The color I use is walnut. So we're going to go ahead with us in a circular motion. We're going to use that Real Techniques brush and go ahead and buff that contour out. Now this is great for me. I carry a lot of my weight in my face. So you know we have that double chin thing going on. So this is perfect. So go ahead and buff that out really, really, really well. Okay. Suck your cheeks in when you do this part, just so you can make sure you're hitting the right area. Go up. It's like you go up and then you go down. Up and down. You know, you really, really want it blended. You do not want it harsh. And if you have a stronger face already or a slimmer face, you can use less. You don't have to use so much. But this is great because I carry a lot of my weight in my face. So we're going to blend that out very, very, very good. So that circular motion, we go up with ours. You know, don't try to blend it, push it down, push it up. Even if you feel like it's going too high, as long as you're in the right spot, and if you stuck your cheek in, it's right there on that crease, then you're doing beautiful. But push it up, don't push it down. Drag queens push it down. Women, we're supposed to push it up. Yeah, so I brought that into my forehead. Don't worry about my do-rag. It's just baking my waves, you know. Back with the setting powder again. Yes, cut it out. Just cut it out. Yes, honey. Do y'all see how well we are blended? Do y'all? And that's not even the finish. Oh, look at my face. Oh, look at, oh, Jesus. I'm looking Liz-eye. So we're going to go ahead and apply some blush from Juvia. The Sahara blush palette. I think it's volume 2, right? So blend that out. Blend, blend, blend. Go back in with that contour, right? You gonna see me. You are going to see me, honey. Okay? Yes. I'm not playing with nobody. Not in 2019. Yes. We are cutting it out. Yes. So we're gonna blend that out. Take it up. Make sure it's well blended. No harsh marks. You can really see the highlight in my face. You can really see the contour. Like, I don't look like a Miss Potato Face because of the contour and highlight. This is why we do it. A lot of people are like, it's too many steps. It takes too long. But look, this is why I do it. It's such a difference on how my face look, the shape of my face. Like, contour, highlight, I feel like I just took 15, 20 pounds off my face. Maybe not that much, but you get the point, right? So I used the Black Radiance palette. That's what I went ahead and set that contour with a while ago. And now I'm just using the lighter color for the highlight. Blending it in very, very well. You see my forehead, right? Not too dark, not too light. Same exact palette, the Black Radiance palette. I'm going to take that precision brush that I got from Sephora. I think that's number 86. Take it straight down. Right before that nostril is where you're aiming to. You're going to take it from the brow line straight down into the nostril. Now, you can give it a little curve right between the eyes if you want to take it in a little bit right there. But I personally don't want to, right? The main focus of this look is going to be the eyes and eyebrows. So I don't want anything to take away from that. I could give myself the Mike Jack nose if I wanted to. Real tiny, but I think this is perfect. So blend that out, okay? Blend it all the way up, out into the brow. You don't want to have like a dark portion or dark line, so try to blend as best as you can. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Take it down right before that nostril, straight down. Blend it into the eyebrows. Be careful with the shadow. If you got to go back and reapply a shadow, that's fine. No big deal. You rather this be blended out, because this, your nose not being right can definitely ruin the look. Now we're going to go ahead and take that setting powder off the nose and off the cheek. Yes. Look at me coming to life, baby. Yes. I am so, like, oh my God. That looks good. And it's not too harsh. Like, it's not too harsh of a straight line. That's why we kind of like curve it in the front. You know, you don't want it to go straight to your lips. So you should never be taking the setting powder all the way to your lips. So on the nose, we're going to go ahead and just put a little bit of sparkle on there. Now, I love this palette, okay, that I use for that. It's the Warrior palette by Juvia. That color right there in the center. In the center of that palette, if you have it, you know what I'm talking about. I use that for my nose, and I also use that to for my tear ducts. It's beautiful. So we're patting that in with our hand. We don't need anything else, no tool or anything, because we just want the warmth and everything from our hand. Melt that in there, we're good. Now we're going to take that purple, put on there a little bit. Now, I put a little bit on there, then I kind of got inspired, because I really didn't have a plan for the bottom. So I went ahead and switched over from putting the purple on there to using, what did I use? The NYX Jumbo Pencil, right? And I went ahead and put that on my waterline and fill my waterline in with that blue from the Afrique palette. Now you have to put it in there very good. Pack it on, blend it, rub it back and forth, because when you use that NYX pencil, it's not really as even when you put it on there. So you have to make it even when you are applying the shadow on top of it, if that makes any sense. So yes, put the blue. That's why I'm spending so much time like going back and forth on it, because I want to make sure it's evenly on there. Now, this is my go-to mascara by Revlon. If anyone has another better mascara that I should be using, or, point me in the right direction. Just going to bring those bottom lashes out. This Mardi Gras look is looking like everything. Setting spray, highlights. Not highlight. Did I say highlight? I mean glow, okay? And that's Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits that I am using. I am using Amber Gold. Line your lips. Don't have a specific brown or anything that I use. I just use a brown. You can get one from the dollar store, from the beauty supply. No biggie. Now that lipstick that I have, that I got that from MAC, it's called Oh Honey. It came in like a trial size or something with 3 products. So the gloss that I'm going to put on top of that also came with it. That is called Long Live the Nights. Now the lipstick is everything, but the gloss or lip stainer or whatnot, it's not all that. So I like it, but I don't love it. I would have gladly used a NYX butter gloss for my ears and would have got the same effect. No big deal. So back using the NYX for, oh no, this is the H2O, using it for my moles. All right, so that concludes our time together. I hope you guys enjoyed the Mardi Gras theme makeup tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Feel free to follow me on all of my social media handles. It will be listed below. Have a great day, babes.